introduction, my name is Adam Flynn. I am from Biggin & Scott Real Estate here in the city of Knox and will proudly be your auctioneer here today. We would firstly like to take this opportunity to thank our vendors for entrusting us with the sale of their property. We at Biggin & Scott consider it a privilege to be acting on their behalves. Now, for those of you who are involved here today, quite frankly, exciting times. Of course, the most excited will be the eventual purchaser of this fantastic development opportunity that stands behind me. And in the next 10 minutes or so, the decision on who that buyer will be is entirely up for you to decide, not myself. Now, if you are planning on bidding here today and you're a little bit nervous about the entire process, just relax. It's our job to make sure that each and every single person here today has a fair and equal opportunity to secure this blue chip prime development opportunity. We have Alfie here at the front who speaks both Mandarin and Cantonese, so if there is any language barriers there, we can certainly accommodate your bidding endeavours. Now, the auction will be conducted in accordance with any rules and regulations that were made available prior to the start of the auction. The vendors, they do have a reserve price, and as the auctioneer, I will indicate bids upon request. The law prohibits false bids, prohibits any disruptions by bidders, and it does provide fines for this conduct. If I am going to use a bid on behalf of the vendor, the words I will use are vendor bid, and by law, only I as the auctioneer can make a vendor bid. Now, on the rare chance of the property being passed in here today, ladies and gents, boys and girls, the highest bidder at that point in time reserves the first exclusive right to negotiate directly to the vendor's very realistic reserve price. So essentially, if you are here today and are here today to buy, I need to see your hand or your paddle up in the air. Now, I don't intend to walk you through the property room by room. As we look around today, we see a number of familiar faces that have been to the property over the past 4 weeks. Better yet, let's start with where the true value lies, and let's begin with the address. 25 Cypress Avenue in Boronia. We're on approximately 1,000 square metres of prime blue chip development real estate. We are here today to sell. I've just been informed by the vendor that historically the property was rented out at $2,600 per calendar month because there was 2 separate tenancies. So that certainly gives you the opportunity to secure a very good return on the property whilst you are submitting your plans in to council. We are calling for a deposit equaling either 5 or 10% of the purchase price, with balance 30, 60 from today's date. The volume number of the property we are selling here today is 6889, with a folio of 748, being lot 302 on the Planet subdivision PS 012024. Once again, better known to you and I as 25 Cypress Avenue in Boronia. Now, Boronia has experienced fantastic growth. The city of Knox has experienced fantastic growth over the last 12 months. Properties like this are becoming extraordinarily rare. As you look around, you see the units that are coming up around this property. It once again represents blue chip real estate. You cannot pay too much for a property like this. You cannot. So if you need to extend. Because once again, they're not making any more land, and this represents a very, very rare opportunity. Huge development potential. When I call it first, second, third, and final calls, and the contracts hit my hands like so, be rest assured, ladies and gents, boys and girls, the smart person who holds the final bid will be the lucky new owner of this fantastic development opportunity. So without further ado, I'll now turn it over to you, where we'll get to work and we'll find out who the lucky new owner of 25 Cypress Avenue in Boronia is. Start me where you will. Takes a brave soul to open the bidding. I'm used to the silence, it happens every single week. I would only assume you haven't all come out to look at an egotistical auctioneer do his thing on a Saturday afternoon when it's finally not raining. That would be an assumption. Approximately 1,000 square metres. I can be as patient as you like. You know, more often than not, the person who opens the bidding ends up buying the property. True story. And with that being said, if somebody opens a bidding and I pass the property into that person, they reserve the exclusive right to negotiate directly with the vendor to their very realistic reserve level. So if I opt not to put a bid in at all and just pass the property in, we revert back to a private sale, then it's open slather. Everybody's competing with everybody again. I'm not opening the bidding. Is it at 650? At 650, and welcome to the bidding, sir. It takes a brave soul to open up the bidding. At 650,000, we'll call it 50 on the rise from here at 6.5. That's $650,000 now, calling for 700, anywhere at all, 6.5. First call at 650. Might be your lucky day, sir. Second call at 650,000. No late bids, ladies and gents. We've got clear instructions, we're here to sell. Third and final call at 650,000. Surely, ladies and gents, every single person here should have their hand up in the air at the moment. Approximately 1,000 square metres. Prime blue chip real estate. Real estate at its finest, actually. So we're at 650,000, opening bid. Do I see an advance of 700? Once again, I'll call it 3 more times. On a first call at 6.5. How are we going there, Alfie? Second call at 650. Third and final call at 6.5. 6 5/10. At this point in time, I'm going to put in a vendor bid at 750,000, and once again, I'll ask for a $50,000 advance from here. At 750, can I welcome you back at 800,000? At 7.5 now, on a vendor bid at 7 5/10. 750,000 on a first call at 750 on a vendor bid. Second call at 750,000. Ladies and gentlemen, I kid you not, every single person's hand should be up right now. How bizarre. Third and final call at 750. Okay, I'm going to put in one more vendor bid, then I'm passing the property in. I'm not going to go through this rigmarole all day. So, with that being said, I'm going to put in a vendor bid now at 850,000. There's my final vendor bid. There's no better bidder advance. We revert to a private sale. First call at 8 5/10. Second call at 850,000. Third and final call. We all silent, we all done before the property passes in. Now could be your opportunity to have the property pass in to you. I will not bid against you. If you put your hand up, I will not bid against you any longer. I will pass the property into you, so you reserve the exclusive right to negotiate directly with the vendor to their very realistic reserve price. So I'll call it 3 more times, then it reverts back to a private sale. First call, any advance from here, I'll pass it into you. Second call, third and final call, no late bids. We're at 850,000, no better bidder advance. Okay, ladies and gents, the property's now passed in on a vendor bid, so we now revert back to a private sale. Unfortunately, nobody reserves the exclusive right to negotiate with the vendor. We have a number of agents here. If you do want to talk or negotiate or make an offer, then by all means, please do let us know. Thank you all and have a wonderful weekend.